situation. So we doing what our boss said, and our boss say we must ask you to leave.
Well, tell your boss I said he's wrong.
No, he's not.
Tell your boss I said he's wrong. Actually,
every business have rules, sir.
Yeah, but this is a public place.
It does not matter.
A private business can set their own rules, and we have to abide by their rules. But it's public. This is public.
Doing 20 years.
Well, you
I'm qualified to do this.
Right, for 20 years. I'm not trying to dispute your qualification at all.
Are you willing to give your identification?
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Audit the Law. And if you're new here, welcome. On this channel, we bring you videos from folks with smaller channels in efforts to help grow this community of activists and independent journalists, freedom fighters, if you will. Today's particular video was sent to us by this channel here for review. We the Bosses, You the Servants is a brand new channel that had just posted a video where he conducts a First Amendment audit at a Child Protective Services office. As a matter of fact, this is his very first Amendment audit ever. And I gotta tell you folks, for it being his first audit, I believe he did an amazing job and deserves some recognition. The amount of baloney coming from the mouths of the security guards was almost too much to wrap my head around, so I want you guys to go ahead and check this out for yourselves. The cops do end up getting called, but surprisingly, even they didn't do a bad job here. As always, folks, I will leave my thoughts and opinions on throughout the remainder of this video, and I want you folks to leave yours in the comment section down below. Let's go ahead and get right into this video.
We should be utilizing the VMS system that has been installed at every central office, security station.
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm okay. How are you?
How can I help you?
Well, I'm trying to read this information here. So for starters,
information is saying that it's just telling people they cannot come through the parking lot to come in the building.
They can't come to the parking lot.
Yeah, you gotta come to the front doors. Everybody has to check in through security.
Where's the front door? Where's the front door?
You said that.
Oh, this front door. Okay, I'll check in. Yeah.
You have an appointment?
I'll check in. I don't need an appointment. What do I need an appointment for?
Well, everybody here is. I'm listening.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
I'm listening.
Okay. No, I'm here to fill out a FOIA request and also see if I can talk to somebody, whoever the administrator is here or whoever's in charge of this particular office, and also fill out a FOIA request. So I don't know what I have to do to...
A FOIA request?
Yes. Freedom of Information Act request, yes. I'm an independent journalist and I'm gathering content for a story.
You had to go to the downtown office?
Yeah, I did. I went there already.
We don't have authorization here to give you a FOIA request.
No, you don't have to give it to me. I can fill it out here and then you guys can...
We got that paperwork yet.
Well, you don't even have to have the paperwork. I can also fill it out on a blank sheet of paper. The reason I'm coming here today is because this is more convenient for me than going downtown. There's no parking there. That's why I can only work.
You want to check in?
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I mean, I'm not here to cause any trouble or bother anyone. I'm just here to ask them, fill out.
All I can do is be the middleman.
Yeah. I get it.
That's all I can do is be the middleman.
I get it.
If you're requesting anything.
I get it. Thank you.
Because I don't really know the process for that.
Oh yeah, I do. I do this for a living. I do. Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Let me check this gentleman there real quick.
It's all right. I'm not here for you.
Sir?
Yes.
I can't have anybody recording in the building though.
I mean, as long as I haven't been to any secure.
It's a private property.
This is private property? Yeah. CPS is private property?
Yes, sir.
Huh.
We got children that come to this building. We service children.
Yeah, that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here for the children. Yeah.
You're still recording, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to let it be on the record that I actually got to record.
I appreciate it.
You have any identification on you?
Why do I need an identification?
If you don't have ID, you can't be here.
I can't be here without an ID? You guys don't have like a sign-in sheet or?
Everybody has it. You see this?
Okay.
We got to scan in. We got to keep the count of weapons in this building.
I do understand that, but there's nothing that I do this for a living, man.
I understand it.
Right.
I got one simple request.
Right.
You have any identification on you?
Right, but there's no requirement for me to give you ID to be here.
This is a facility for CPS.
It's a policy, right?
Yeah. When you come in this door, you're supposed to have an identification to let these security guards know who you are. Because all we know, you come here and stick us up. We don't know that.
No, that's not why I'm here.
We don't know that, sir.
I
just saying.
Yes.
Let me make it simple.
Right.
You have identification, sir. He provided identification.
I have an identification, but
are you willing to provide your identification?
No, I'm not. I'm not willing to do that because I have a right not to give you my ID to be here.
Are you willing to give your identification?
At this
right now, in this moment.
At this moment, no, I'm not willing to give up my Fifth Amendment right.
I said that.
Yeah.
You are not willing to be checked in, you have to leave the building. That's our policy.
Okay, well, like I said, I'm here. If you just give me a form, I'll fill out my request, and then you guys can, take that to wherever you need to take it to, and give me the information that I need. That's why I'm not here to cause trouble, man. Right.
Got one separate request.
Yeah.
Identification, you have to go.
Yeah, but I don't want to give up that right. I have. Yeah.
Officer there, you shouldn't have let him cross that.
Oh, okay.
But it's a public building, though.
Yeah. No, but still, if he's doing security, either one of us doing security.
Okay.
If you're not going to provide any identification,
okay,
you weren't supposed to come up in here, sir.
Yeah, but
our job is to make sure that anybody in this building is safe. And we don't know what you're here for.
Yeah.
In all honesty, folks, I seriously don't understand this constant state of fear these government officials are having with the people they're supposed to be helping. If that's even the case, or if it's just the same old excuse, it just may be so that they have a policy to identify everyone who enters this public building, but also which happens to be a violation of the Fourth Amendment to the United States Constitution. The first few words of the Fourth Amendment specifically states that folks do have a right to keep secure of their person, papers, and effects. This is also a policy that ultimately forces everyone to give up their Fifth Amendment right, which is the right to remain silent. In my opinion, this is what really needs to be challenged inside these government installations who try to enforce this policy on the people. I really can't connect the dots on the fact you have to give up your rights just to conduct the business you need to conduct. Let's go ahead and keep watching.
Yeah.
Just like you protecting yourself,
yes,
we are supposed to protect anybody that's in here. We're supposed to protect. I've been doing this.
I got it, but what makes you think that I'm here to cause trouble?
That's what I'm saying, sir. We're not saying that's what you're doing, sir. You misunderstood. What we are saying is we don't know who you are.
Right.
And if you're not willing to show us your identification, sir, then we have to
so how
leave.
Okay, but my question is, how is me giving you my ID going to tell you my intent here?
Because we're going to see in the system who you are, sir.
Okay, but what I'm saying is that if my intent was to cause trouble here, right, and giving you my ID, how would that dissuade your fear? How would that tell? How would that? All that does is tell you who I am, right? That's all it does.
We have to keep count. You have to keep account for whoever's in this building.
Okay.
Even the ones that work with the board have to show identification.
Let me say something. You see this? So, even now, I'm a security guard. Even I have to have.
Yeah, because you're an employee. I am not. That's why you're an employee.
Even the parents that come here
they have to show identification.
Even the guardians. Even guardians that come to this building check.
I understand that, but the thing is,
you understand it because I asked you for your ID 5 years ago.
No. The reason is we have rights for a reason. And what if what if I'm doing? You don't know what I'm doing as far as an investigative journalism, right? So if I tell you who I am, that exposes what I'm doing, right? That tells you
telling me who you are is not enough.
Okay, so
you have to identify who you are by identification.
Yeah, but I'm not required. It's not. There's not a law. There's not a law that says I have to do that.
That's our policy.
Okay, your policy is not.
In order to be in this video, you have to obey
your policy is not law, though. Law trumps your policy.
So, are you willing to provide identification?
I'm not. I mean, if you gotta call the police, do what you gotta do. Right. Because I'm here to fill out a FOIA request and leave. That's all I'm here to do.
Sir, see, you making it harder than what it is. What's wrong with you showing identification?
Because I don't want to give up my rights.
You're not giving up your rights.
I don't want to give up my rights. I have
you just doing protocol. Protocol is showing identification.
I have a Fourth Amendment right to be secure in my papers and
it's just like we have rights to protect these people that's in here, right?
Yeah, you have.
We are security. We have supposed to have protection.
Yeah.
Make sure each and every one in here is protected, and that's our right.
But
we take training.
How is giving you?
And there it is, folks. I almost couldn't wrap my head around this nonsense this lady was spewing and what she continues to spew throughout the remainder of this video. First of all, public officials do not have rights. Those were given up when taking up the job in the public sector and given duties to serve the public. What the security guard just stated is the main issue regarding cops and public officials, as well as how they do their jobs. That is the protocols they are being taught during the training process. I can't speak for every single police department out there, but we see it from time and time again on how cops violate the rights of the people simply just by demanding their identification. Nowadays, it seems like a lot of cops out here only have the sole intent of violating everybody's Fourth Amendment rights. This is something that seriously needs to be addressed and changed quickly. I guess there isn't just enough crime happening out there on the streets already, so their next safety net of revenue is to target folks who abide by the law. It'd be a pretty shameful thing to see one go to the extent of defending their rights with their life on the side of the road, even though that's what I believe everyone should do. Let's keep watching.
So we doing what our boss said, and our boss say we must ask you to leave.
Well, tell your boss I said he's wrong.
No, he's not.
Tell your boss I said he's wrong. Actually,
every business have rules, sir.
Yeah, but this is a public place.
It does not matter.
A private business can set their own rules, and we have to abide by their rules. But it's public. This is public.
Doing 20 years.
Well, you know what? Sometimes we do stuff for 20 years. That doesn't mean that we've been doing it right.
I'm qualified to do this.
Right for 20 years. I'm not trying to dispute your qualification at all. My ID protecting
because
children.
We can know who you are.
Okay.
We would know who you are.
Okay. So if something happens in the future or down the road, then you can identify me, right? If I do something down the line to hurt anybody, like this, right?
Sir. If you was coming in here to record or do anything that you want to do, I feel like you should. Anybody, if they go see somebody or walk in somebody, if you go to the hospital, you can't walk past the hospital without showing them security guards.
It's different. It's a hospital. It's a hospital.
It's not. This is a place of business, just like a hospital is.
It's a public building, man.
And so is a hospital.
No, some hospitals are private, right? Right? Are they private hospitals? Right? They're private hospitals. I'm not here to argue with you, ma'am.
But you're not doing right.
Well, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong?
Because my partner only asked you for identification.
But I don't. But I don't want to give up my identity.
That's not giving up your right.
You know, I don't want to give up my identity, right?
But you know what? You shouldn't have came past that door. You knew you was gonna do it. Why you didn't tell my partner you weren't gonna show your ID? That's what you should have said.
Nobody asked me that. And then second of all, ma'am, can I ask why this door is why people can't come in here? Why is that door locked?
We're not obligated to tell you that.
Okay,
we already told you what type of facility this was.
But it's a public building, though. That's what I don't understand.
This is not really a public.
It is. CPS is a public entity. Right?
You don't even know what goes on in this building, and we don't have the right to tell you that because that's really not nothing.
No, but it is my business as a taxpayer, though, to know what's going on in here, ma'am. Right?
If you don't
it's your business. Okay, so it's my business as a taxpayer.
Since you said that, sir, let's get down to the bottom.
Okay.
You want to ask me a question.
Okay.
But you don't want to show no identification, right? So I'm not obligated to tell you what type of building this is if you don't want to show me your identification. See, I've been doing this 20 years too, sir. So don't try that with me. Don't try that with me. How you doing, sir? Yes. That's right around the corner and that lot right there. Our car. Okay, sir.
I just need some paper to fill out a FOIA request, and I'm gone. That's all I need to do. I have some questions.
Anybody? Right? Okay.
I could have gone downtown, but there's no parking. There's no parking downtown. That's why I came here because there's parking here.
Rules, though. Right. When anybody comes in here, we're supposed to get an identification from them before we let them do anything around.
I understand that. I get what you're saying, right?
In other words, we got rules just like you say you have rules, we have rules. Okay. And our rules is to make sure that we protect each and every one that's in this building. That's our training.
I got it.
So you
well, what I'm saying is,
videoing us.
Oh, I'm not here to video you. I'm here to
got the camera on.
I'm here to document what I'm doing here today. That's why I didn't come here to video you as a. What's your name? Do you mind? Mrs. Williams. Mm-hmm. I didn't leave my house. I didn't come. Right. I didn't come here to I didn't come here to record you. I just came here to document the process of what I'm trying to do here today. Okay. Right. As a journalist, you have to document what you're doing. Okay. You know, it's both for my protection and both to record what I'm doing. So I'm not here for you.
What about say? What she said?
At this point, you refuse to leave the stress mask.
Okay.
You either can leave, you have to be supported out. This is from safety and security.
Okay, well, you guys have to take whatever steps you have to take, and then I'll take whatever steps.
It's not even that
whatever
serious,
steps that I want to take.
It's not that serious.
I'm not refusing to leave. I just want to be able to do what I came here to do, and then I'll be gone.
So I'm going to open the door.
Okay.
I'm allowing you to leave out. Are you leaving at this point, sir?
I don't think you heard what I just said. You guys are making it more difficult than it is.
No, we are.
Can I just fill out a paperwork and go?
We can't do that without you showing identification.
Well, what am I doing? I'm just standing here.
Right.
Who am I hurting?
We telling you our rules, though, sir. Our rules is when you come in here, you have to show identification, and you refuse to show identification.
Oh, I'm just saying that just because.
My thing is, I just don't understand. What is the problem of you showing your identification?
Because I don't want to.
If you're a journalist, you say you're a journalist.
Yes, yes.
So a journalist, they don't have a problem when they go into different places all over the world.
Well, that's the corporate media. You see, I'm a citizen journalist, right? That's different. I'm a citizen journalist. I'm not a corporate media that goes and shows their ID to everybody and you know they're in bed with the government and they do whatever the government tells them to do.
Not even that serious.
You know, it is not. You know, I agree with you. I agree with you. Let me fill out my form. Let me fill out my form and go. I don't want to give up my ID to do what I'm doing. Exactly.
You sitting there waiting on the police car for what, sir? Something could be within 2
No,
minutes.
because I'm hoping the police will tell you to allow me to do what I came here to do.
They can't tell us that.
If they understand the law.
They can't tell us that because if they know the rules of CPS, they will not tell us that, sir.
Okay.
I had a brother there, was a private investigator for years. You can't tell me that.
All right. Well,
I don't understand this.
Me neither, ma'am. Let me just fill out my FOIA request and I'm gone.
We can't do nothing that goes over the rules that what we supposed to do.
Okay.
So we can't do
so I can't do that unless I give up my ID.
Right. We need your identification.
Okay.
We have somebody coming in there. He's going to try identification. I don't understand what the problem is.
All right.
How you doing, sir?
Good. How yourself?
How you doing? You Terminator?
Yes.
Let me check you in real quick.
First of all, I do not understand why this building is locked to begin with. This is a public building. As you can see here, there are 2 chairs right here, which means the public can come in here and sit down and wait for services. It is a public building. There is no reason why we cannot come in here and ask questions of our public employees.
Hello? You just walking around?
You know what, sir?
Yeah.
This is a public building. I can go in there and use the bathroom.
No, you can't.
I can.
I don't know who you are.
I can. There are no signs here that says restricted.
I have zero indication of who you are.
You have to have a sign here that says it's restricted. If you don't want me to go past this point, you have to have signs. That's the law.
I'm your sign.
No, you can't be my sign. You can't be my sign. You have to have a sign that's displayed here that says either this space is restricted.
Was that door locked when you got to the door?
Was it locked?
Yes.
Oh yes. And then but I'm in here, right? I didn't break in.
How did you get here?
I didn't break in.
You walked in behind me, right?
I have it on camera, man. I have it all on camera.
Do you use the key to get in this building, sir?
I have it all on camera.
Do you use the key to get in this building?
There's posters on the wall over there. That's public information. The public, the public needs to be able to access that information over there. You see, part of what I'm doing, sir, part of what I'm doing is to teach public servants that the public actually has a right to be in their building and hold their employees accountable. That is part of what I'm doing. And so far, you guys are failing miserably. You guys are failing miserably. There are posters right there. There's information on the wall right there for the public.
Sir, I'm asking you not to walk past that.
Okay, you can ask me, sir, but I haven't broken the law. This is a public place.
You're trespassing. You're trespassing, sir. I have women in this building.
Just being in a public building doesn't constitute trespassing.
I have people in this building.
Yeah. What are you letting him do?
Ma'am, he can let me do anything. All right? He can let me do anything. All right? No. I'm documenting what's on the wall here for public. This is public information.
This is this guy's very First Amendment audit. You can definitely tell he's been watching a lot of videos before he decided to get the camera out and start recording and asking questions. In my opinion, he does an outstanding job for a first-time auditor. I want to take this moment to remind you guys to please go subscribe to his channel. I want to get his numbers up. Hopefully he's encouraged to get out there and record some more. We the people love First Amendment audits, folks. And don't go anywhere because you're absolutely going to love the end of the video. Keep watching.
Civil rights.
All right, thank you.
This is public information here. Civil rights. If you guys can state the law that says I can't be here, then that's a whole different situation. Got an office here with people. Everyone's hiding. Nobody wants to be seen. The lady just docked back there. Do you have an administrator or someone I can speak to? Like a supervisor? Nobody? Maybe someone that understands that I can be here? No? No managers? Nobody? Maybe is there a manager? Is there someone I can speak with?
We can't let you speak with no one, sir, if you're not going to show your identification. Okay. Now, you already walking around being disrespectful. You really are. Because you have our people in these rooms. They don't know who you are.
Well, just tell them I'm a member of the public that's here for
that's not good
for enough. Legitimate people reasons.
From the public,
all right.
Things they shouldn't be doing, sir. You know that. That's not funny.
That's very funny, man. That's very funny.
Chicago public.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm here. You know why I'm here? You want to know why I'm here? Chicago Public Schools lost.
You okay?
20.
You need?
Can I start working?
Yeah, he said we have to. He's in the building with that identification.
Hey, believe me, I'm not in your way, man. Do what you need to
yes,
do.
You are, dude.
Do what you need to do, man. I'm not in your way.
What room you need to go to?
I have a bunch of. I can leave my license down there. And then
you could, sir.
Okay.
You want to have a conversation with me, man?
No, because
no?
You're making it harder than what it is.
No, but I'm trying to tell you why I'm here. So maybe that would dissuade your fears. All right, I'm trying to tell you why I'm here.
You really getting us in trouble because our job is to make sure anybody come past this door that these people's work in this facility is safe. We don't know who you are.
Okay, but so far I haven't done anything to make anyone feel unsafe. Have I?
Have nothing to do with it. These are policies that we do training for, that we have to do, that we get in trouble for because you have not showed us, provide us with no identification.
I understand, ma'am, that you have a policy, but what I'm trying to tell you is I have a right not to give up my identification to anybody unless I'm suspected of a crime. It doesn't.
Too much going on in this world for us. You could just walk in here without identification.
I agree with you, but there's nothing that's going on in this world that's enough to allow anyone to violate anybody's rights.
It is a lot going on.
Right? There's nothing enough.
Yes, it is, sir.
For me to give up my rights.
Because
you know what? When you start giving up,
not giving up your rights.
It is. Because what if I don't want you to know who I am for a good?
You shouldn't be in this place
for a good reason. For a good reason.
Well, you shouldn't be in this place if you're not willing to get up your identity.
It might be a very good reason behind it. All right.
You think if you walked in the Chicago public schools, you're gonna get past them security guards and them police officers?
No, that's a school.
No,
that's a school. This is not a school. This is an office. This is an office.
That's why
it's different.
Because you know that.
No. Because the issues that I have is with CPS. The questions that I have is with CPS, not with the school.
Well, then you should have went to the headquarters downtown.
I did. What did I tell you? I couldn't even find parking because it's downtown. Oh yeah, but there's enough parking here. That's why I came here, because I can do the same thing here. Just fill out a paperwork, and you guys can forward it to whoever you need to forward it to.
Come in here without identification.
Okay.
You're not supposed to, sir.
All right. Well, let's wait and see if the police understands my right. You know, they're gonna uphold my rights to do what I'm doing.
They're gonna uphold your rights because you're not supposed to come no business without identification. There's too much going on in this world. We don't know who you is. It's sad. Saying here again.
For the record, I did not consent to be recorded either.
You're in public, sir.
I didn't consent to be recorded.
There is no expectation of privacy in public.
I do not consent to be recorded.
I hear you. All right, fellas. It seems like we're waiting for the police to show up, and we'll see. We'll see what they do. If they uphold my right to be here, I'll conspire with these public servants here to violate my rights. I did not break into the building. As y'all saw, excuse me, I was allowed in here by the security. I would have been gone a long time ago. If I could just fill out my request and be out of here.
You're not allowed to do that, sir.
Have you heard the news lately about CPS, ma'am? Have you heard the news lately? No comments? I respect your right to be silent. See, you're exercising your Fifth Amendment right. You don't have to speak to me. That's a beautiful thing. Hey, folks, I still do not understand why a building that says Chicago Public Schools Office, a public office, is restricting access to members of the public. That's a whole other conversation and a whole other issue. The government wants to lock the people out of their building. Chicago Public Schools just wasted millions of dollars, lost millions of dollars in equipment. They take our tax money and do whatever they want with it. We're here to ask some questions. What's interesting is, like I said, I would have been gone. I would have been gone 20 minutes ago. Just get someone out here. Let them know the information that I'm looking for. Give them the paperwork, and I'll be gone. Are they coming? Because I just don't want to wait here forever. Are they coming? The reason I'm here waiting for the police is I hope they understand the law and they tell you guys that I can do what I came here to do, and then I'm gone. I see they have a lot of investigators here. Or do they investigate? And guess what? I'm here to investigate them. I'm here to investigate the investigators, because CPS does nothing better than waste taxpayers' money. That's what they do best.
Yeah, he's recording. The gentleman here, he asked to get some information.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I asked him to provide some identification so I could try to direct him where he was trying to go. Yeah. He refused to give me the identification. So at this point, he's trespassing. And that's our policy. When I'm talking to somebody, you got to give me some identification. That's good.
Just to let everyone know our cameras are on.
Okay, sounds good.
You just want him out of here? Yes, go. Yeah.
2010 South Davis for your. What brings you here today, sir?
Yeah, can I get your name and your back number?
Yeah, sure. Zavala.
Okay.
18942.
Thank you. Can I get yours?
My last name is Lee Ang, star number 3073.
Thank you.
So what's going on?
So I walked in here. No, I walked in here. Right.
Okay.
To fill out a FOIA request because I have some questions for the CPS. I'm a citizen journalist, and I got our information that I, put out there for people to consume. So I came in here, walked in, and all I asked them was, give me some paper so I can fill out a FOIA request, and I'll be gone. And then he says that I need to give them my identification to be able to do that. And I was trying to explain to him that there is no law that says I have to do that. It may be their policy, but their policy does not trump law. It doesn't trump the United States Constitution, which gives me the right not to give up my identification or tell them who I am just to conduct my business in a public place. If this is private, it will be different. This is a public entity. Any member of the public has a right to be in here and conduct business. So all I'm trying to do is fill out a FOIA request and I'll be gone. But for some reason, they think that I have to give them my identification to be able to do that. And that's not the case. So if you guys can inform them that I have the right to be here and fill out a FOIA request, get the information that I need, and I'll be gone. I'm not here to cause any trouble. I'm not here to disrupt their business, So, but they don't seem to understand that.
What exactly do you need again? I'm sorry.
I need to fill out a FOIA request for some information that I need from CPS. Yes.
You guys are CPS.
We are CPS security guards, and our job is to protect anybody that's in here and make sure they are safe. First of all, when he came in and he asked to do whatever you want, fill out a paper, whatever. Our policy is anybody that comes in this building, officer, they supposed to show identification. We don't know who you are or what are you here to do. Not saying that the young man is here to do anything. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, we need to know who you are. If you come here to see somebody, because these are investigators that work here. So we don't know what you're here to do, sir. So in our training, we are trained to not let nobody in without showing identification, sir. And that goes for anybody that come off the street, sir. And it's to protect these people and make sure they are safe.
And you guys currently under 2 hours right now? Or?
Yeah, this is this is not a public school, but we are a network office, which means it's a part of CPS, but it's not a school. So our boss told us, because we called her while he was here, we're not allowed to let him stay in here without identification, and that's our boss. We have to do what our boss say. No, this is a boss of security. Now, if you would like for me to call her on the phone while you speak with her, that's not a problem.
You comfortable talking to?
Not him. Not him. My boss not gonna talk to him because he's trespassing.
Okay. So I'll talk to you.
What were you asking for? I'm sorry, I was talking to you.
He was asking, basically, in other words, like he was asking the rules of him coming here to be able to fill out a paper for any type of document. And I specifically told him that you have to show identification, and that our job is to make sure that everybody in here is safe.
Yeah, you have
so
to be identified.
That's how that go the machine right there, sitting right there.
This building, there's nobody that should be in this building that can't be identified. We have to be able to trace who you are. Even if you're just coming in asking a question, Chicago Public Schools, we need to know who's asking a question. Right. So let officers, for instance, let's say there was a person that he's trying to contact here, right? He said, I'm here to see Johnny Smith. Okay, I'm just here to see Johnny Smith. Well, who are you? That's not your business. Okay, you said it's none of my business. You could be here to kill Johnny Smith. For all I know.
Because we don't know.
I don't know who he is. I never seen this man a day in my life. So you walk in here, he could have, I don't know what you know. So for at the very least, if something happened, at least they could say,
Sir, have you
this guy came
this form online or through the actual department?
You know what? I do this for a living, and every time I fill something out online, every now and then there's a story behind. I mean, there's a story where I get told that, oh, we never received your online application. So I like to do it physically. I like to do it.
Well, they don't have that form here for you right now at this moment.
Right, but they don't have to have a specific FOIA request form. I can fill it out on a blank. That's what the law gives me the provision to.
Show me the law. That
have you? Well, I can't because I'm recording. But if you look up the Illinois FOIA request law,
no, I mean if you can,
you would see that.
If you don't mind, sir. I mean, you want to show me the law? I would be more than happy to look at the law with you.
Okay. I can,
but if not, you are trespassing.
There's no official FOIA request form, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, there has to be a form.
No, you can fill it out on a blank sheet of paper and then give it to them.
It doesn't work
right?
like that. This is there's kids here.
There are no kids here. This is an office.
So there's an office, but they do have services for children.
Okay. I haven't seen one child since I walked in here.
Just because you didn't see them doesn't mean that they're not here, right?
And even if they were here, it's not illegal to record.
I understand that.
Right.
It's not illegal.
Right.
But right now, you can't be in here.
Okay. Why can't I be in here?
Because you're trespassing to them.
How am I trespassing?
You're criminally trespassing. Show me the law saying that you can be here.
But it's not on me to educate you on the law.
No,
you're a law enforcement officer.
Okay, you
right?
can't be in here, sir.
Okay. Why can't I be in here?
Because
I'm not trying to stay in here, right? Right? I'm just trying to conduct my business and I'm out of here.
Speaking in a very professional manner.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
You are right in the sense that you being in a public way, you don't have to identify yourself.
I appreciate that.
This is a private entity. This is a private institution. Them being a private school, when you walk into a private building, you do have to show identification for them.
Okay, but I have to disagree with you. Chicago Public School is not a private entity, right?
Are you guys affiliated with CPS? Or?
Did you see the sign outside? Did you see this?
I'm saying you guys said you guys were CPS, and you guys not CPS earlier.
No, we are Chicago
CPS. We are Chicago Public Schools, but this is just a network office. It's not like the regular schools with the kids.
Not a school. It's just a building.
Yeah, it's a network. But still, children could come in here because we do have after-school stuff that goes on here in different days.
So you guys essentially. You just try to make sure I'm on the right page. You guys are at a branch of CPS, but you guys are in a school.
Yes.
Yes,
correct.
yes, sir.
Office building.
Correct.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right. I mean, it's right out there. It says Chicago Public Schools
so you want
office.
to fill out a blank piece of paper?
Yes.
Yeah. You have a blank piece of paper that you want to fill out, and then you're gonna go on your way so you can get granted permission.
That's
perfect. Do we have a blank piece of paper?
I don't have no blank paper.
Here.
FOIA request, right?
No, he doesn't have a FOIA request. He said they don't even have it online either. He said it's just a blank piece of paper that he fills out, and then we give it to them.
Right, and then they can forward.
And they'll submit it to their supervisor.
Exactly.
And that's all you want.
And then they can, have it ready for me. I can pick it up, or they can send it to my email.
They'll contact, but again, they will probably their supervisor will call you in regards to this FOIA request. If their policy states that you do need identification, then again,
I'm not going to argue that point with you.
I'm not.
Right, because I know what I'm talking about.
Contact your attorney, and they'll contact their attorneys, and then you guys can work on that together to figure that out. Do you need a pen?
If you don't mind.
Yeah.
I appreciate you being very professional. This is just...
Hey, I'm not here to cause trouble.
Yeah, no, we understand. No, we understand.
Right. I'm just here to hold the government accountable.
Yeah, no problem. So like I said, they'll give it to them. They'll contact their attorneys in regards to, you come in here not wanting to identify yourself, and then you can contact your attorneys, and then they can figure it out together.
I know. I continue.
This like
employees and imposed.
And if there's any way that, you know, you can print that form out online or screenshot it and then print it out, that way it's ready the next time you come, and then, you know, your attorney's information, then wash them.
Question, he was up with question or something. Yes, keep it,
Yeah.
I'm Robert Douglas.
And so you said you tried looking for the FOIA application online? Or
No, I know it's online, but I like to do it in person. That's why I'm here.
If you don't mind me asking you, what does it require you to submit when you do it online?
He
just
wants to submit it in person.
No, I know, but what does it ask you, like, just for, you know, future? So, like, what does it ask you online?
To do? Well,
Yeah.
you
just type in your information.
type in your information, right,
Oh, okay.
right. But I've had very bad experiences with that. So.
I get it.
So I don't blame you. A lot of people have, you try to submit stuff online.
And you know why they have this? The law has those provisions because not everyone has access to the internet or computer.
That is true.
That's why those
Absolutely.
provisions are in the law. You can come here and do it personally.
Yeah.
Right.
What's the security situation?
Yeah, you coming in with an emergency?
Probably your supervisor.
Your whoever is the 800 number to security. Public schools.
I got a unit coming in with an emergency.
Is there a 100 number? Because it's probably goes bigger, higher than
What's today's date? Today's date?
the
I'm
7th.
running your
Yep.
van through the region.
And do they contact you?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave my email.
Oh, you leave your email?
Yeah.
Perfect.
The officers out here.
Okay.
My bad, thank you.
And then how do I get a receipt for this? Just
There is no receipt.
to make
sir.
sure that they
If
received
you
it.
did it online, there'd be a receipt more than likely, but because you're doing it in paper, there's no receipt. I mean, you have your camera there,
Okay.
so that's your receipt.
Okay.
You know, if you
Okay,
wanna,
that's good enough, I guess.
yeah, I mean, if you want to take a
Yeah.
picture of
So,
that,
the fact that we were here
Okay.
states that there is a,
Okay.
A record
VIN
of
number,
okay.
record number
For the call,
stating that
for the
we
call.
Came here, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
okay.
All right.
I'm
And then
just-
just in case they can't read my handwriting, I can read it to someone, just in case they say, oh, we can't read what you wrote, and
Gotcha. Okay.
You know.
So that's not an official request that you can get. FOIA, you saw FOIA, right?
yes, FOIA request,
That's
yes.
not official. Hold on, so let me write it down for you. Hold on.
He said he tried doing one online already.
That's what she gave me.
It has.
He's on his
We'll give
phone
this to
with
you,
his
and then we'll give him that.
That's
And if you could put the website.
at cbs.edu. That's his contact. Okay.
I appreciate your being professional. I appreciate it. Right.
Okay.
Did I get everything you're saying?
Are you on SEO?
All right. That is the website. Go ahead and resubmit. You're doing it on paper.
Okay.
Resubmit that online though.
Just in case they give you any issues.
Right.
We did it in multiple ways of different formats, in person.
Okay.
And if you don't
online, all
get,
that.
you know, any contact back, contact your attorney.
Okay.
Okay, that's the best thing I can recommend is contact your attorney in regards to, you know, you submitted it here on paper and then you're going to submit it online, correct?
Folks, I have a problem with what she just said. She said if you have any problems to call an attorney. Attorneys are not intelligent aliens. We should not have to be contacting attorneys just to get simple things from government like records requests. So basically what this cop is saying, when a government official doesn't do their job correctly, you need to get an attorney in order for them to do their job.
Yes.
Please submit it online and then you have proof of that for your
Okay.
attorney.
All
Okay?
right.
I would probably do it today. That way you have record that I did it today
Yeah.
online, and
Okay.
then also came here in person.
Okay.
So multiple form, you know.
All right.
Saying that I came here and I did
Gotcha.
everything, you know.
Right. Gotcha.
12:20.
All right. Well,
All right,
thanks.
sir. Thank you.
All right.
You have a good day.
All right, everybody. I definitely want you guys to go ahead and let me know what you think about this one in the comment section down below. As for what I think of this one myself, I don't think this gentleman did too bad of a job here for it being his first ever video posted to his channel. Believe it or not, folks, I don't think the cops did too bad of a job here in this video neither. From my perspective, I think they did their best to stay professional while trying to help both sides. All I can say is they were a little uneducated as well. As for the security guards in this video, that is a whole different story. Not only were they rude, condescending, and unprofessional, they did their very best to stay ignorant to the fact that this individual does have a right to record there. all the while giving silly excuses on why he should identify himself. Like I said earlier in this video, folks, I don't understand this constant state of fear some folks like to live in. This is no different from when cops try to identify everyone they come across for no reason at all. It is a violation of the First, Fourth, and Fifth Amendment. They say ignorance is bliss, but when idiocy is also mixed up in the picture, I think that could be a very dangerous combination. Before we get out of here, folks, I want to leave you guys with a very basic knowledge of your natural rights. You have a right to freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of religion, freedom of assembly, and the freedom to petition your government for a redress of grievances. Remember, folks, that if you don't know these natural rights that you were born with, you don't have any rights at all. Make sure you guys head down below in the description for the original video, as well as the channel link to let this channel know I sent you. As always, I'd like to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in once again, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.